So
Yeah, you know me personally, intimately. You know that I'm on probation, but I'm coming to you with a report.
Okay, can you put your phone down just for my safety and your safety?
I don't want you searching me, and you're doing a negative thing by retaliating against me for filing a report over criminal behavior.
Okay. Well, can I search you?
I don't want you to.
Or can I search you?
I'm not telling you you can, and I don't have to fucking talk to you. If you want to disrespect,
those are your search terms with your probation officer.
yeah, it's my terms, but you look like a fucking fool when a criminal comes to you. When a person comes to you to file a criminal complaint for you to fucking touch me, I don't like being touched. I'm autistic.
Okay. Anything else gonna take you 7 bucks?
I got nothing to say.
Okay.
Why are you going in my pockets? Does that feel like a weapon? You can't take shit out of my pockets if you don't think it's a weapon.
We're on probation, search and seizure, sir.
Not if you don't think that's a weapon.
Yeah, we absolutely can.
Look at these fucking pigs. You fucking try to file a report. They've got Nazi pedophiles that are their blood family doing terrorism, and now he's grabbing my dick and shit. Get your hand away from my dick.
Alright, well, can you sit down while I search your property?
Why do you need to go through all my shit? My shit's fresh
to make
packed.
sure you don't have anything illegal in that.
Why would you suspect that? I flagged you down to file a report of criminal activity where I am the victim. Why do you need to fucking go through my shit and vandalize it like you always do?
Well, first off, you're on probation with search and seizure.
There needs to be a reason. I'm on probation for misdemeanor criminal threats where you all lied on me. Yeah, you explained that.
I did.
But you're also being derelict in your duty because you're taking time.
Here's your big moment. Explain to me the stalking.
I was gonna about show you a video clip.
Where's your personal residence that they stalk you?
I live in this area. You're my home cops.
So where's your personal residence where you're being stalked at?
Oh, so you can't be stalked if you don't own a home. That's what you're trying to say, officer. What's that? Gotti?
Where's your personal residence or your place of work where you're being stalked?
Oh, I work wherever I'm at. In fact, I'm working right now. You see how the camera's rolling? I'm actually working right now.
So what prohibits another person from being in a public place?
That's not all there is to the stalking behavior.
Answer my question. What prohibits another person?
His repeated criminal threats. Him telling me he's going to rape me and feed me my own shit off his bloody cock.
You want to complain about a person who's in a public place? Unfounded.
No, I want to complain about stalking behavior, and I got all...
What's your next complaint?
Impersonation. Using my face, my name, pretending to be me on YouTube. They have a channel called Colton Wood Vlogs. It's with my face, with my name, that communicate with people as me, and they have tricked multiple people into thinking they are me.
Not a criminal matter that the sheriff's department's going to get involved.
Impersonation is. I can pull up the penal code. It is. It is. It's a felony.
Show me where that's financially impacted you. Where's your financial loss as a result of...
Impersonation is legal. First of all, it is. I've lost multiple monetized YouTube channels because of them. And reams of evidence of police misconduct and big business misconduct. I'm infamous pizza, my biggest video of all time.
Let me hit on the YouTube thing real quick. So YouTube has taken some monetization away from you. Is that correct?
Yeah, I've lost tens of thousands, not hundreds of thousands. It's been going on for years.
That sounds like a contractual issue between you and YouTube.
No, impersonation is a felony, and I can get you the criminal code. Them telling people that they're me and putting their icon as me and talking to people as me and telling.
Give me the criminal code.
I need to boot my second phone for that.
Go for it. Go ahead and tell me the criminal code so I can read you the elements of it and I can let you know.
Yeah, you saw a video the other day with the elements of kidnapping?
And then we can decide whether a crime has occurred or not.
Okay, hold on. Got 2 phones for a reason. It's fucking off. I'm about to cut this camera off. But I can get you the penal code. Also, I got pulled up the harassing messages. Penal code, I already have it open, but I've done the research on impersonation too.
653, Mike?
Boy, that sounds familiar.
I don't know, you tell me. You're the one that said you looked it up.
I'm pulling it up, reference. You know, I can't memorize everything. It's your job. Like you make six-figure salary.
You're down to tell me that a crime has occurred.
Right? Yeah.
So
well,
articulate the crime
I was going to fucking call 911 here in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
So you're going to call 911 for a stale late report?
No. The stalking.
911 is reserved for people who are having heart attacks, medical emergencies, fires, car accidents.
My
violent
stalker
activity
began
as a
communication this morning, and he physically proved he was stalking me just like a couple of
Where's
weeks
the
ago.
violent threat?
I've got tens of thousands of them saved. If you will give me a valid email address, I can forward them to you.
I don't want a valid email address with a bunch of stuff mailed to me.
Yeah, you know, like B. Swain, because he keeps getting all these messages, and he
Because
just fucking
in order for me
ignores
to
them.
receive things from you, it has to be criminal in nature. Okay.
Right, yeah, I can show you, I can send you specifically the shit about raping me, bringing a group of men, feeding me my own shit off their bloody cock. I can show you all that.
Okay. And where's the criminal violation in that?
We are going to rape you and feed you your own shit off our bloody cocks. That's not a threat of criminal violence, like
Have they?
from people who have been convicted of rape before. Now remember, that's another important issue. So they have raped.
Where is
before.
that person at now?
Well, last time, a couple weeks ago, we had an interaction. He goes right next. He fucking walked up to me. I'm sitting and talking about working on my computer. He walked up.
Did you call and file a report at that time?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay, great. So that's it. That incident's been documented.
No, he was communicating with me today.
Okay. So what's the one that you said stalking? Is that what you like?
The stalking, yes, but also the harassing
Okay, so we're
messages. Those
talking
are two
about
different
California
things.
Penal Code 646.9.
Oh, I got it right
Let me read
here.
it for you. Any person
No,
who
484.
willfully, maliciously, or repeatedly follows or willfully and maliciously harasses another person, and who makes a credible threat with the intent to place that person in reasonable fear for his or her safety or
Yeah,
the safety
that right
of
there.
his or her immediate family, is guilty of the crime of stalking.
Yep, that's it. That they validated that statute right there. The one you just read, with
Where's
the
credible threat?
I can show you them.
I need credible threat. I need reasonable fear.
Yeah, I can.
Go ahead, give it to me.
Okay, you know what? Just let me get in my massive email folder here, and I'll just.
Because so far you've told me about an incident that you already reported to the sheriff's department.
No. This has been ongoing for 7 years.
Okay. So credible threat and reasonable fear.
I'm just gonna put the term shit and rape in my email.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find
Either
some.
one of those are credible threats. Go ahead and provide me with credible threat and reasonable fear, sir.
Hold on a second.
The last time you had contact face to face with this person, when was that?
About 2 weeks ago.
And what was your reaction at that time?
Call 911.
Okay. And what was the imminent threat that they posed that forced you to call 911? Or
They had made repeated death threats. Had engaged in stalking behavior for
Right
7
then and
years. Huh?
right then and there?
Yeah, he was live. He did a live stream all day.
The weapon.
Yes, I've got video of him telling a cop, "I've got a gun. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I carry a gun at all times. Here's my gun." There's also multiple social media posts.
That carries a gun legally. Okay, where's
Yeah.
the credible threat with that?
That I'm going to kill you in 20 different ways, like an incredible.
And you have that on film? So it's not just he said, your word versus their word?
No, I've got saved messages across dozens of accounts over years and years.
Ones that have already been reported to the sheriff's department.
Well, not all of them.
Okay, well.
I'm just trying to pull some up random now, but putting oh, there's one from. Oh, here's a nice one. You know, this is a nice little package deal. We've got sexual messages, impersonation, and violation of restraining order 3 in 1.
Have you blocked that account?
Yes, yeah, actually I believe it'll.
And why do you still have the message saved?
I saved them all. I've
Okay.
documented literally 1 million of these over the last 7 years. Okay. Now you see at the top here, oh, you said you were by, and there's a picture of a man stroking his penis. Matthew Richard Crown Meckensall, pedophile, the leader of the Trouble Gay Mafia, the guy that recruited and instructed and targeted Lou Stefano
And where's
on me.
the message that followed up to that said, don't contact me anymore? California Penal Code 653, parenthetical Mike, you're required to tell the person that you no longer desire contact from them anymore.
Okay, there's been many videos where I've threatened to kill a pile of children in front of their parents.
Statement to the person
I
that
have.
you don't want contact from.
I have.
So show me that.
Okay, the video of him stalking me the other week.
I want to see the message that says don't contact me anymore. Because otherwise 653 Mike doesn't apply.
Yeah, I've got those. I have said.
And has there been mutual communication between you and him afterwards?
No, I wouldn't get a restraining order.
Have you followed through with that?
Yes, I followed through with he was violating it as it was issued. He sat at home during the restraining order hearing and messaged me about sucking the judge's cocktail to gain his favor. Literally the word cocktail, I guess is a typo, but that's what the message says. And I can just cross reference.
And where's that restraining order at now?
I got a copy of it in my storage unit right up there.
Okay.
You wanna meet me up there? Look at it right now, the Crown restraining order. I was thinking about
you can go down to the station with the copy of it.
Okay, I'm gonna get a video of that later. I got an original. I went back to Torrance and got an original copy of it and brought it back. Okay.
And this is a served restraining order?
Yes. Oh, and get this.
So you went out and served this person?
I paid the sheriff's county here in you guys, hold up, in Santa Ana to serve him.
I haven't served anybody.
Okay, I paid the Orange County Sheriff's Department to serve him out of your Santa Ana office. They're the ones who provided service, and the follow-up service, get this, it was service by mail, but guess who is the person that did the service? The court deputy, the bailiff of the judge that issued the restraining order.
That occurred after the service date?
That would have been October 2015, and every communication since then. So everyone we're looking at here.
Okay. So then we have a 1-year expiration date on misdemeanor. So go ahead and bring me up to the current restraining order that's still valid with violations.
No, it's not. These are messages that occurred during the restraining order. The restraining order expired, but this is
not
the.
valid anymore.
If you violated it during it, the statute of limitations runs 5 years from the violations. All of from 2017 on. And there's a million before that, there's a million after, it doesn't matter.
So you're saying you don't have a valid served restraining order?
I do, right now it's not in effect, because I had a restraining, I did have him served and tried to get a second restraining order here in Orange County. And we had a hearing, and this time he shows up, and he tells the judge on record, first of all, the guy always says a pedophile, he admits as his stepson that he was continuously sexually assaulting.
Hearsay statement as far as I'm concerned.
Nope, that's not hearsay. It's to the judge under oath.
Okay, well, to me it's hearsay because I have.
The court stenographer will have an argument for you on that. It's not hearsay.
I'm not here to argue.
It's the court record.
I'm telling you that it's hearsay to me.
No, the court record is not hearsay. If you're under oath speaking to a judge. No, you're hearing me say it, but him saying it was not hearsay. That's court record.
You telling me someone else?
He admitted to the judge that he made the Troll Brigade Mafia, which would place him in violation of
record in front of me, and I'm not gonna provide that record with any substantial truth or anything like that. It's hearsay. As far as I'm concerned, there may be a court record. I'm not arguing with you about the court record. There may be
see this account right here. It says Colton Wood licks it in the ass, saying Richard Crowell give him some dick to make him happy and some shit. That's sexually.
Whose account is that?
That's Richard Crowell Magazine pedophile.
And
the founder and leader.
Account? What social media platform?
YouTube.
Their problem.
No, excuse me. Google.
Their problem.
Okay.
We don't have control, sir, over what social media companies allow account holders to do.
No. They have terms of service, and they're in violation of those terms of service.
Then that's something that's outside of the scope of the sheriff's department's enforcement, sir. We deal with.
That look familiar to you?
Occur in Orange County, sir.
Oh, this is current. This is live right now. You see what you're looking at? Does that say Colton Wood Vlog? Does that look like me?
Do you think there's more than one person in the world with the name Colton Wood?
But whose face is that? You can't look at that picture and look at my face and say I'm not the guy in the picture. And you see my legal name. You guys know me by name. You see my legal name right next to the picture of me.
I see a name Colton, and I see a name Wood.
Did you see a picture of me with that name?
So even if that existed, I don't see a beard on you.
I shaved my beard. This has gone on for years. You see how these are my videos? Like that's my service dog for my lawn campaigning with service dog rights and shit.
Okay. And so when you put something on YouTube, sir, for the public to view, you're kind of giving it to the public to view.
They cannot pretend to be me.
Right. That's an issue to take up with YouTube.
No, it's not. It's criminal impersonation.
Then go ahead and file a civil lawsuit against the person.
I don't have the resources to do that. It's a felony. Hold on.
Why is it a felony? Where is it a felony to create a social media account?
California Impersonation Penal Code.
Go ahead, give it to me, sir.
Yep, you can look it up. Fuck it. I got phones for a reason. I got 2 phones for a reason.
Section 529 PC. According to Kraut Law Group, the California Penal Code, Section 529 PC, false impersonation is a criminal offense involving the
Careful with that. Yeah, push it over there.
And where's the harm?
Well, here's a good story for you. They were pretending to be me. people approached them thinking it was me. My high school girlfriend approached them and started talking to me. But then it was my trolls, and they started stalking and harassing her, and it affected our communication, it ended our communication. So someone found me, they found all of my channels. So they talked to me directly, and they talked to Coltonwood Vlogs as me.
So
but that the Nazi pedophile stalker started harassing them, hacking them. So I got all that saved too, and I published a video about it. I got those.
So if other people feel like they were harassed, then they can file a criminal report.
Right, but it cut off my personal ties. And there's a second part here. They found another girl, same time, 2003, the black girl I got disowned for being with. Okay, and they tricked me into getting on a plane, traveling across the country, and ended up standing on a riverbank in Ohio with no one there because she had gotten turned by the Troll Brigade Mafia, and I didn't know about
So
it.
you willingly boarded an airplane and flew it to
Under
Ohio.
false pretenses. She told me to come stay with her. She told me
Whose
to come see her.
responsibility is that to determine that their travel plans are legitimate or not? Mine?
I was
It's
not
my
aware
responsibility.
she was communicating with me, the Troll Brigade Mafia.
So where's the harm? So you boarded an airplane
Okay,
on your own
they-
free will and flew somewhere.
On the Coltonwood Vlogs channel, they tell people they're me and that I'm a drug addict that's in rehab now.
Okay.
That's harm. That's fucking libel and slander all day. They're not me. I'm
Libel,
not on
slander
drugs.
is a
I'm not in
civil, not a
rehab.
criminal matter.
No,
You-
the
you can sue
impersonation where
someone.
they're speaking as me.
It's not the sheriff's department's responsibility to step in on civil matters. That you
It's
can't
not a
start to
civil
do.
matter. Impersonation, section 529 of the California Penal Code is not a civil matter. It's a felony. Felony impersonation. They are pretending to be me, to trick people into talking to them, thinking they are talking to me. There's other people too. I'm just naming a couple. And another thing is I cannot tell who they have talked to as me. I know of several. But if they have a conversation with someone who's like positive from my past, like my estranged family or something, like there's any, I did call last year and try to contact my estranged family and gave them my email and shit. But if they looked me up and found them, he could have told my family, fuck off, I don't want to talk to you anymore. But I'm not even aware of that conversation. I don't have privilege. I can't access the actual Coltonwood Vlogs channel. They can hide any conversation. They can censor anything. They can speak as me, and I will have no record of that conversation. I have no idea what they have said as me. However, there are public messages on there with them speaking as me. They have said bullshit things like I'm a drug addict and I'm in rehab now, and that I raped my dog and I fucking wrecked my dog's asshole, and I rape, kill, and eat kids to gain psychic powers. On and on and
They
on.
posted things on social media platforms.
As me.
Social media platforms problem.
No, it's not. That's felony impersonation.
I'm telling you, where's the harm, sir?
Where's the harm of a group of Nazi pedophiles pretending to be me and intercepting communications between me and people who think they're talking to me? What do you mean, where's the harm in that? I don't want my high school girlfriend
Where have
to...
you been physically harmed?
Okay, I've been to jail because of their lies numerous times, and I've been beat severely several times because of that. Oh, and getting some autistic, and I beat myself, and they routinely tell me to beat myself, and send me hundreds of messages texting me at 2 in the morning, beat yourself, do it, do it, do it. That's one of Richard's big things. So yeah, I've been on 5 dozen 5150s and 5 different 5250s, all because of them. And we can just go through all those 5150s and see what I say in 2015, what I say in 2016, what I say in 2017. All Troll Brigade Mafia, Matthew Richard Crowell, Megan's all pedophile. And now that I'm thinking about, we're getting away from the video they did on me. I have to fucking turn this. I just say it's queued up on this phone, so I got to turn the camera on. I noticed a minute ago.
Meeting elements of 529, sir.
Telling people they're as
meeting
me,
elements
using
of
my name,
662.
using my image, communicating with people as me, and spreading misinformation about me and interfering with my business.
I'm going to tell you what, sir. Based on what you've told me right now, it doesn't meet the elements of the crime.
Then what is impersonation? What would meet the elements of the crime?
Do you want to know what?
Oh, and I forgot about the Docta Canis impersonation. There were 2 different GoFundMes. One, they hacked my account and posted a $50,000 GoFundMe for me to travel back to Kentucky to. I thought of something. How is that not fraud? They made a GoFundMe in my name with my real account, and then separately with a fake account, also using my real name.
Again, social media.
That's not social media. GoFundMe is not a social media platform. It's a financial website.
It meets the elements of a social media.
No, it's not. It's financial
It's a
services.
platform that people access socially to get behind a cause.
And that allows people to impersonate other people and pretend to be other people and to speak as other people.
So where is the financial harm? Somebody using the name
if
for a GoFundMe account, sir. In another state, it sounds like. Again, outside of the jurisdiction of the Orange County Sheriff's Department.
no, most of them live here. No, Lou Stefano lives in Riverside, Massachusetts. Crown Megazol pedophile lives in the Crack Hotel, 2222 First Street, Santa Ana, for a long time. He was living with his brother after that.
Santa Ana Police Department?
Yeah.
Okay, then that sounds like their problem.
But
you contacted Riverside Sheriff's Department or Police
Yeah.
Department? Great.
I get all that shit on video too. Well, the Riverside still exists. I used to have.
Let's bring it back home to Orange County.
Yeah, right now today they're fucking messaging me, starting this morning. And then there's the video.
Where's the restraining order that prohibits that content?
No, just the regular law about harassing messages.
Where's the message that says stop contacting me? And then the subsequent messages that
I've got thousands of them.
Doesn't meet the elements.
You know what we need to meet? Let me get my laptop. Wait, I have my laptop. Why don't you take me to the sheriff's substation right now? Let's sit down. Let me pull up the
service.
Let's pull up the fucking. Let me show you a bunch of these messages and stuff. I've got my laptop with me.
Go ahead and show me the message. You said stop contacting me, and then there was an obscene amount of contact that occurred after that.
Okay, I'm just gonna hand the list to you, and then you're gonna have the whole list. And if you don't read every single message, that's on you. Okay, I have them subdivided. Here's the troll file. So there you go. Here, take the phone. There's every message there is related to this situation.
What am I looking
Take your pick. You can read.
at? Tell me, sir.
But
I'm gonna scroll through your
there's such a variety, I could not even begin to summarize it.
Sir, this is not my responsibility to dig
It's a
through
special-
your entire file folder.
But it's a file folder
determine whether or not a crime
specifically
has occurred.
related to my
You
trolls.
go ahead and you find what you think is a criminal offense and then present it to me.
The problem with having so many is it gets lost. Ooh, here's an interesting one. Oh, there you go. That doesn't sound like a threat.
Is there a way to make your screen so it's readable? It's like black.
Brightness is halfway down. There you go. I'm maximized. Use all battery. I'm scrolling at random. Okay, I want to show you this other video that shit happened today, but no, I'm just.
Show me the threat, please.
Colton Wood, you had nothing to be afraid. Nothing. Wahahaha. David, I'm coming for you.
Who's David?
Me. It's my middle name. I'm coming for you. And this is a Nazi pedophile, and this is during the time of this training. This was 9/18, September 18th, 2016. Okay? The restraining order was in effect at this time. This is the heyday of the Troll Brigade Mafia. I use my main account, my oldest, the Colt 45 caliber, my main email.
There's no restriction on public. Sir, you posted a video on public.
And someone said they're coming for me. That has also said they're going to beat and rape me and stuff. What are they coming for me? To stalk me, harass me, hurt me, rape me?
You can't post a video on a public forum and then expect people not to reply to it.
Right, but they can't tell me that they're coming for me.
Sure they can.
All right.
Go ahead
Hey,
and find me the criminal code that's
where you
associated
live?
with that.
I might be coming for you one day. I might be
Okay.
coming for you and your family. Remember that.
Okay.
Oh, also not me, but the families of the victims that have SUVs, four-wheelers, guns, body armor. I ain't got shit. We all know that. But that's why I'm going to target people who have
CPC.
things. You deal with them.
CPC 422.
What's that?
That's the California Penal Code. Go ahead, I'll read it to you. That's the California Penal Code that deals with criminal threats.
Yeah,
I'm going to read it to you so you understand it. California Penal Code 422, parenthetical alpha. Any person who willfully threatens to commit a crime. We're just going to stop right there. I'm coming for you. Where's the crime?
He
Which will
means to hurt
result in
me.
death or great bodily injury. Again,
If they're
I'm
feeding me
coming
my
for
own
you.
shit off their bloody cocks, I've been injured
So
and raped.
You're taking fragmented messages and you're turning it into one. I need a specific thing to deal with here.
We need a more
Let me go
thorough
ahead and finish
investigation.
reading- Let me go ahead and finish reading.
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
that you can indulge in what the California Penal Code says about 422 parenthetical alpha.
What the fuck is with...
Great bodily injury to
We
another
just covered
person.
rape. Oh, you said great, not rape.
Specific intent that statement made verbally, in writing, or by means of electronic communications device is to be taken as a threat, even if there is no intent to actually carry it out, which on its face and underneath the circumstances in which it is made is so unequivocally, unconditionally, immediate, and specific, it's right off the penal code, sir, as to convey to the person threatened a gravity of purpose and an immediate prospect of execution of the threat.
Well, last time he
Great
was doing a
bodily
live
harm.
stream, he was watching
Let
me.
me finish.
He was right there. I didn't know it until he
me
walked up
finish.
to me. I had no warning.
Immediate.
That's how. What's the
Great
more?
bodily harm, death,
A man who's known to carry a gun and threaten to kill me repeatedly was.
unequivocally specific.
What about coming to
I'm
my camp?
coming for you. Where is the specific nature of that threat? Where is the threat of great bodily harm? Where is the threat of death? It's the statement that you just made to me, sir. Go ahead and provide it to me.
All right. Here's some on. This is a conversation with GoFundMe about the impersonation. We're saying, where's the harm? This got my GoFundMe shut down, removing a source of income.
Did you petition with GoFundMe? They're a social media platform, sir. They have
Again,
the right to whatever their end user term agreements are or whatever.
this is a violation.
Great, then sue them.
Yeah, you know, I'd really like to do that, but first we got to deal with things like the impersonation. Because I'm going to use, when they do the criminal investigation,
California Penal Code 529 does not apply to what you're articulating, sir.
them hacking my GoFundMe account, making an account in my name with my social security number this time. You were like, oh, someone else could have the same name. Well, no, when they got in my GoFundMe, I put my real social security in there.
What do you have from GoFundMe that substantiates that?
In your face, you're looking at it.
Hi, Colton. Thanks for reaching out to us.
It's the start of a long series of messages
From who?
from GoFundMe.
And what does
Can you
it
read? Okay, here from Juliet at GoFundMe. I went ahead and resent those emails for you for your records. Unfortunately, Richard used your name, so it doesn't show that these were from him. But that's all I have on my end that I can share. Would you like me to block him from commenting again? I just wanted to double check before I took permanent action on your account. Oh, you were asking for this earlier. And my response is, thank you. Now here's another one from them.
Sorry, what was that?
And
What are we asking about?
she asked if I would like her to block him from commenting further on my GoFundMe, and I said yes. And she replies, I went ahead and took care of that for you, Colton. If you need anything else, please let me know.
So what's
Now,
the criminal matter with that again?
now here's another one. Just please keep records. He is the same one that opened a $50,000 GoFundMe in my name, and I have contacted law enforcement. They are just dragging their feet. And again, this was on 5/11/2015.
A report was filed.
For this date back then, but their
Okay, so why
harassment
are you bringing
continues
that
to
to my
this
attention
day.
now, sir?
Because they messaged me this morning. Because Revenge of the Cis, the group of terrorists that thinks white straight men are downtrodden, just posted a video about me that I want you to see. I got to show you on the phone I'm recording, so we got to finish with this other first.
Sir, they're on a social media platform.
Again, GoFundMe is a financial platform. It's like a bank. If someone got into my
just
bank
told me that
account
they
and wrote
posted a
checks in my
video.
name, no. I said they posted a GoFundMe, an account where I'm saying that I want people to donate money to me. I want people to give me $50,000, and there's a button to do so, and I'll need this money so I can return to Kentucky to fuck my sister. Okay?
You said you filed a report about that already.
The harassment continues.
Okay.
This is just, you should have some warning lights going on. If this is 2017 and we're in 2022, so a half decade later, and the same people are doing things like impersonate and stalk me, wow, that seems like a pattern of harassing messages. Here you go. The harassing messages penal code says if you send 2 messages out to harass, annoy, or intimidate, that's a violation of the penal code. Well, there were 2 GoFundMes sending harassing messages.
You said the harassing penal code?
The penal code for harassment. Hold on, I think I got that pulled up. Hold on.
Because I have California Penal Code 653 in mind, which deals
Hold on, I got another one.
messages, but that again requires you to not engage in mutual.
Okay, here we go.
Nor post things on a public forum that people can reply to. So
No.
you can't post something on social media and then complain that somebody's replying to.
It's not.
That's not a.
It's not a
harassing
general reply. It's a specific reply. Here, let me read.
Sir, you're posting it on a public forum.
California Penal Code 646.9, Section A. Any person who willfully, maliciously, and repeatedly follows or willfully and maliciously harasses another person who makes a credible threat with the intent to place the person in reasonable fear for his or her safety is guilty of his or her immediate family, is guilty of the crime of stalking, punishable by imprisonment in county jail for not more than 1 year.
Credible threat.
Yeah. He's told me he killed me through 100 messages and then showed up in my presence. Just walked up to me. And he was doing a live stream that he had been.
Where did that happen?
Right here, Taco Bell.
And you recorded it?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
You guys refused to take a report though. You just put me in or you jacked me up and
I
did the
didn't respond
probation
to
search
that
thing like y'all tried to do at the first
So
this
it sounds
call.
like what you need to do if you feel like justice wasn't done on that call. It sounds like you need to contact the sheriff's department through internal affairs, not through patrol deputy, because I don't conduct investigations on calls for service, sir. That you're not happy with. That's not my role as a patrol deputy.
He's messaging today. That was 2 weeks ago. I feel
like there was an incident that occurred and you're not happy with the handling of that incident, and that's a past incident, then you need to contact a supervisor, be the sheriff's department, to review that incident and make a determination.
There's been new incidents. There's a new one today. They started this morning.
Again, where's the message that says do not contact me? Where's the restraining order?
I've said it so many times. There you go. I'll tell you what. How about this? I'm gonna go back to my storage unit right now and get the restraining order, and then I'll have that to show you. I'll be like, yeah, I went.
Valid circle.
Yep.
That's still current.
No, it's not current, but it would affect. When this message was sent, it was effective. It was October 2015 to November 2018.
When the order was current at that time.
Yeah, I tried.
Not now.
The Torrance police, the ones that originally got famous in my videos, refused to do anything about the restraining order. They're corrupt. That's why I moved to your county. That's why every time you've had to deal with me, it's those pigs fucking up.
So let me understand what you're telling me right now, okay? You're telling me that an incident that occurred in Torrance that was already addressed by Torrance Police Department.
No, it was not addressed. They swept it under the rug.
That's fine. You contacted Torrance Police Department, reference a concern that you had in 2017, reference a restraining order? Yes or no?
Yes. This has all been, yes, I reported. Remember when I went to city council over here and spoke out to the city council and told your boss, the mayor and shit? I told them about the situation, this, that.
Let me ask you a question. Do you honestly think that when I'm not at work, I spend time watching your videos?
Some of you guys do and have told me so.
I don't.
Maybe you don't. But again, if you would give me a valid email address, I could send you links.
I'm not going to give you a valid email.
Because you know I'm going to send you an irrefutable pile of evidence.
Because I don't have a reason to provide you with an email address.
Actually, do you have to give me a business card according to your policy? I don't know.
No, I don't.
You don't? Well, do you have any cards on you anyway? No, business card. This isn't a business card.
Correct.
You got a business card.
I don't give the public a business card, sir.
Swain gave me one back in the day.
Great. Then contact
2019. Oh, I've been sending him messages. Yeah, I've been doing that. He ignores it. But I'm reporting to you today. What if something happens today?
You're not reporting the crime to me today.
I'm saying I'm receiving harassing messages today.
Okay, and I'm asking you to tell me why you believe that they're harassing. I'm asking you to tell me where the message is from you that says, do not contact me anymore. And I'm asking
your department has filed multiple 5150s where I've said this stuff and saying I don't want them to contact me.
Yes.
It's also, what is the Latin term for obvious on the surface?
Just because things have happened in the past has nothing to do with you.
Okay. No, I just thought of a good one for you. I've got this hour-long video of me blocking accounts from Revenge of the Sis, and that's a pretty good indicator that I didn't want.
It has nothing to do with anything that we're gonna.
No, yeah, it does. You're asking for proof that I asked them not to contact me. I have spent hours and hours and hours blocking and blocking.
Media platform.
You're putting people's lives at risk.
you're posting things on a public social media platform.
And their terms of
people
service
are
say you're not allowed to make sock accounts to circumvent a ban. I have banned 50 accounts a day for 7 years, thousands and thousands beyond measure. I have blocked, banned, reported them, got an official restraining order, complained to the city council about it. I've done everything in my power. The only step left is for me to start killing children because you would not take action. Do you understand what you're asking for? That's the next step. I have done everything in my power. You're full of shit. This is felony impersonation. This is stalking. This is harassment. And fraud. The GoFundMe in my name was fucking fraud. And they did wire fraud. That's a fucking federal crime. They had people from across the country, Western Union, in money to crowd so we could pay hackers to fuck with me.
You contacted the FBI?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds like that's...
Never got a response.
I can't answer for the FBI, so I also can't answer for Torrance Police Department.
We're dealing with the here and now. Lou Stefano and the Revenge of the Cis crowd started messaging me this morning at 7:30 in the morning.
Where's the message that says do not contact me anymore?
I've said that hundreds of times and everyone knows it.
You have yet to show it to me.
How do I find
I need a specific message directed to them, specifically, saying do not contact me anymore. And not on a public forum, sir. Again, you're posting videos on a public forum.
That doesn't give you the right to impersonate me, to threaten me, to stalk me, to send me harassing messages.
We don't enforce the law based on YouTube's terms and service agreements.
Right. You're doing it with California Penal Code. They pretended to be me. They tricked people into thinking that they tricked you guys. They tricked Castro. Castro thought he was communicating with me on one of their impersonation accounts, not the Colton Vlogs channel.
You have a dispute with a case that Deputy Castro was in.
I don't have a dispute. I'm saying
So,
impersonating
I'm not
me
going to-
tricked Castro.
Okay, and Castro took action based on that?
Yes, he took me 5250,
Go ahead and
and then I had a writ of habeas corpus, and I won the writ of habeas corpus.
Go ahead and contact a sheriff's supervisor.
You all think it's funny, but it's
I
not
don't
going to be
think
funny
anything
much
is funny.
longer. I've had to fuck enough. I'm telling you, I've had to fuck enough. Okay, you're full. If you can't do something about felony stalking, felony impersonation, felony criminal threats, after your lies about me in the Starbucks up here, so I can't fucking do my work, so I can't fucking work more on my business, and for you to call that criminal threats, and then not go with what they've said as criminal threats.
I'm not sure what you're referring to with Starbucks.
Yeah, you all are worthless. You all collect a salary and claim you keep us safe, but you don't do anything but harass and collect. You're not here to serve and protect.
Now I need to serve and protect. Is your intent to harm children at this point?
No, it's not my intent.
Because
It's
you
my
just made-
contingency.
You just made a recorded statement.
Yada, yada, yada. We've been through 5 5250s. The judges have unanimously agreed I am being harassed and provoked because they do want what you won't do is sit down and look at a couple messages. But now here's another one of my complaints. Whenever they do this, they look at like 5 messages and they're like, wow, this is horrible. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's the tip of the iceberg. But they don't want to read any more of the filth. Same thing with the the Office for Legal Assistance at the courthouse. I try to show this shit to them, and it gets so perverted so fast. You're like, we don't want to look at it. Oh God, oh no, oh fuck.
So you're telling me that a judge...
Have you seen the video of them raping and murdering a little girl?
So let me
The
understand
gang
what you
stalking
just
video.
said. You're telling me that a judge who practices law and oversees a courtroom...
Locally, too. 2 of them. Here, 2.
Two judges.
In Orange County, others in LA.
Let's restart. So you're telling me 2 sitting judges who oversee a criminal courtroom or criminal courtrooms
They're on the bench here in Santa Ana.
have reviewed what you have to show them and have determined
That I was being provoked and harassed, and my statements
that they
don't
don't
constitute
need to see
mental...
anymore or take legal action or request or demand the sheriff's department take legal action.
This
based
was a
on
question
what-
about me and my
No,
mental
no.
status.
What I'm asking you, sir, is you're telling me that you've shown that information to a judge and a judge has decided on it already.
They decided that I was free to go and cancel your 5250 hold and sent me home.
That's part of the judicial process, sir.
Yeah, I won. Unanimously. Every time. Without exception. So it's like the judges are agreeing, like, hey, these messages they're sending are fucking horrible. If we can sit down for a longer period, I can get you every message you're asking for.
Have you considered just deleting all your social media?
That's happened several times. 8 separate times. They fly me down and gone. And you know what? Colton Wood Vlogs, still there. Still pretending to be me. Still impersonating. Random people still pull up and roll on the road and say, hey, you're that faggot child raper that eats kids. Jason Fitzpatrick tried to fucking cut me up with a knife right over here.
Is that the time that you came at him with a baseball bat and hit him?
No, I
in the
didn't
face?
come at him. He came at me and got fucked up. Remember that. He's a big motherfucker. And I fucked his ass up. So what happens when I really go off? When I really, really fucking try to hurt some people? What do you think is going to happen?
I don't know. Are you threatening?
No, I'm reminding you.
Okay.
You need to start doing your job. Impersonation is definitely in your wheelhouse. Stalking, definitely in your wheelhouse. Harassing communications, definitely in your wheelhouse. Violations of restraining order.
You just need to show me that those things occur.
We need to sit down with the laptop computer and pour over a bunch of evidence. I can't. We're standing out here in the sun. You're like, my phone's not bright enough.
Down here, sir.
Yeah, because I was. When I got up to the restaurants and shit, I was gonna sit down and call y'all. I fucking posted that in the video an hour ago. If you're fucking following me, you already know that.
Why didn't you wait until you got to the restaurant?
Because I saw y'all. Remember what I said? You want to save me the trouble of calling 911 since you're right here? Speaking of, this is an incident report with this not been filled out. Can you fill it out and give me an incident report number? Because I'm gonna pair that with this video where you saying impersonation is fine. Pretending to be someone else is fine. Tricking people into thinking they're talking to me when they're talking to Nazi pedophiles is fine.
So you're gonna post a video of
Yeah, I'm gonna
you
post this
putting
video.
words in my mouth? Because I never said any of that.
No, you said impersonation is not a crime that you deal with. I need to contact Google over that. No,
What I
it's
said
not.
Is that what you've presented is not the legal element.
Colton Wood Vlogs is blatant impersonation.
It's on a social media platform.
That doesn't have any impact on impersonation. They are speaking as me. They are pretending to be me. They are deceiving people into thinking they're communicating. Just the fact that Castro thought he was talking to me and he was talking to them, boom, there's felony. If they successfully trick someone, both my high school girlfriends,
So you're
my
telling me
high
that
school
there's
bully,
a clone of you that Castro talked to?
yeah, he wasn't talking to me. He was talking to my stalkers, thinking it was me. Because it's my
In
name, my
person.
face.
Castro had an in-person
No,
conversation with
no.
another
Through the Castro was talking to them through YouTube. But it thought it was me, but it wasn't me.
And Castro took legal action?
Yeah, he took me to 5250 on that. That's when I won the writ of habeas corpus. That was up here. That was the day you double tapped me because in the morning Castro stopped
So
me.
let me understand this.
From Target when they said I tried to
What
kidnap
you're
and rape
saying
a child.
is that Deputy
Remember that when they
Castro-
said I tried to kidnap and rape a child
I
at Target?
don't remember that, sir, because I wasn't part of it, okay? You understand there's 3,000 sworn deputy sheriffs with the Orange County Sheriff's Department?
Yeah, but I'm kind of famous.
Not to me, sir.
Okay, whatever.
So,
You're slow.
What you're telling me is that
Multiple
Deputy-
people I've been tricked into
Deputy
talking to
Castro.
fake me.
Deputy Castro took legal action against you for a matter that you believe.
It's not believe. I know. This ain't me. It's impersonates one of those.
You finish speaking, sir. I've listened to you talk a lot, to be very honest with you. So what you're telling me is that Deputy Castro took legal action against you based on information that he acquired from someone who you claim is not you.
There's no claim here. It's not me.
Is it a yes or no question?
Yes.
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 Excellent.
He got tricked. More than once, by the
Go
way.
ahead and contact Sheriff's Dispatch and request to speak to his supervisor so that you can dispute Deputy Castro's decision. I am a patrol member.
The impersonation is continuing. What I showed you is a live account. When I showed you that was they're impersonating me right now.
So I'm not going to initiate an investigation because that's not my function. I don't have the authority to do that. I'm not going to initiate an investigation about the doings of another deputy that you feel you were wronged in. That is the supervisor.
I'm asking for an investigation over impersonation, which is an ongoing and persistent problem.
You're asking for me to tell YouTube what they can and can't allow on their social media.
No, I don't want it removed. I want it carefully documented and prosecuted for existing. Them impersonating me is a serious crime. I want you to file a criminal complaint with the DA. I want the DA to initiate an investigation and then subpoena records from YouTube to see what these people have been saying as me and to who they've been saying it. I can't retrieve that information.
So are you telling me they don't have the right to say what they want?
Not as me. Not speaking as me.
Okay. So they're on a public social media platform.
Telling people they're me, impersonating me, pretending to be me, spreading misinformation about me and my life.
That sounds like a civil lawsuit.
It is also a civil matter, but it is a criminal matter.
100% a civil.
No, it's felony impersonation.
Go ahead and look up what slander and libel says.
Yeah, I know that's
There's
slander and
not-
libel,
notice how there's not a
but there's
penal
separate
code.
from impersonation.
Notice how there's not a penal code associated with that. That's because it's a civil matter.
No, I pulled up the penal code for impersonation a minute ago.
And we've already talked about that. Where is
Why is it not
where
meeting
is
the elements?
Where is the criminal threat or harm?
That's not part of impersonation. That's criminal threats. Impersonation is just
For
pretending to be
impersonation,
someone.
You need to have cause of harm.
For impersonation, you have cause of harm. Okay? Telling people
Let me-
incorrect information
Well,
about
will
me.
you allow me, will you film, will you allow me to provide me with an example of California Penal Code 529 hypothetical?
Okay, sure.
So my partner and I stop an individual because we see a crime occurring. And we make contact with that individual, and they're now lawfully detained because we've observed a crime committed.
And the idea is someone else.
And
Yeah.
they ID themselves as a real, live human being who's going to be liable for that criminal contact. That's California Penal Code 529.
And making a social media account in someone else's name, pretending to be them, and assuming their role in life, taking over their persona, that's not.
Correct.
Well, you're wrong.
That's
And you're
how-
putting people's lives at risk.
And how am I doing that, sir?
You know. You're going to find the fuck out one of these days.
So are you making criminal threats now, sir?
No.
Or? I have a
No.
recorded statement of you talking about
Blah, blah.
intending to harm children. Is that not correct?
Yeah, Benny, and all the local 5150 places know who I am and know what's going on. Actually, last time you had to take me to Glendale because you couldn't find another one because they're tired of hearing it. They're tired of fucking hearing it. Wait, I put this in. I'm gonna.
So Colton, we'll end this contact here with you. Are you a danger to yourself right now?
Nope.
Do you feel like you're a danger to others?
No, I am not. However, the revenge and assists are. Huh?
Do you have any intention to go cause harm to other human beings?
Nope, but I do believe these people sending me messages have intent to harm me.
And in what ways?
Rape me and feed me my own shit off their bloody cocks.
And
Where did I put my glasses? When I wearing glasses?
on your deck,
Fucking half blind. I lost my these are just shades. They're not my real glasses. I need glasses. I fucking got eye
so
problems.
explain to me how that's a credible threat.
Telling me they're gonna forcibly rape me, injure me, draw
I
blood.
heard what you said, but tell me how that's a credible threat.
I can't imagine. There's more too. That one particularly grinds on me. They have raped other people. No, they have not raped me. No. But they have raped children, old ladies. No. That's, again, court record. Matthew Richard Crowell, Megan's Law, pedophile. You know, jury of his peers, all that. No, not yet. And I would like to avoid that because it doesn't sound like a funny. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to survive this experience.
Have they falsely imprisoned you by preventing you
Yes.
from leaving someone?
Yes.
When did they do that?
Back in 2016,
Where
one
was
of
that at?
in Torrance.
Did
One
you
of
report that to Torrance Police?
yes.
Excellent.
One of them approached me and told me that.
By the way, because you didn't let me finish earlier, if you have an issue with the way Torrance Police Department handled a contact, then you need to contact Torrance Police Department.
It's not about
We
that
don't
specific
oversee-
contact. It's about the pattern of harassing behavior. Yes, this is from 2015, 2016, but it's still ongoing. Today, we're talking about. We still haven't looked at the fucking video. You guys aren't familiar with the Revenge of the Cis crowd? Can you look that up? No, you can't. You can't do a basic search because it has massive amounts of pertinent information.
About what?
A team of people doing targeted harassment, stalking, criminal threats, things like that, and profiting off of it. They get donations from anti-gay, anti-trans, anti-LGBT, fucking.
Why is that a crime for people to donate to a cause that they believe in, whether it's right or wrong?
If you're paying someone to harass someone else, it's like hiring a mercenary.
Who are they harassing?
Me. Well, they have other victims too. Now that is important. There are many other victims.
And those victims can file reports if they see fit, and it
You know what? They've been doing that, and they get the same response I get.
Have they admonished the subjects?
You know what? Yeah, they did, and they got a good video. The video, fuck. You want to see that video where they admonished them and specifically told them that they were sitting harassed?
I want to see something that pertains to you, not them.
One of the things they have done is flag down my videos. So all these old videos where I've told them in 50 Ways to Sunday to stop messaging me are gone because of them. That's spoliation of evidence.
Posting a video on a public forum, sir, is not considered a direct message to another individual with an unequivocal message to that person, okay?
Then why do you guys get to take me 5150 for it?
Again, if you have a dispute about any of your prior 5150 incidents with the Orange County Sheriff's Department, you need to contact a supervisor, not a patrol deputy. I'm not here. That's not my role or my function.
Right now, I am being stalked, harassed, and impersonated, and I fear that because they said they're attacking today, that they may attack today, like they did 2 weeks ago.
And so every incident that you brought up to me has, in some way, shape, or form, been reported to law enforcement. Whether you like
Except for today.
Whether you like the outcome of that contact.
Okay, well that was the previous million harassing messages. I got new shit today.
And I'll ask you once again. Show me the message that says, do not contact me. That's not.
I can show you the hour-long video.
That's not tied to a publicly posted forum video.
I can show you a video of me blocking these people over and over and over and over and reporting them for target. Huh?
That's not harassment. You choosing to go and block people from your social media accounts, which are open to the public, that's not harassment, sir.
It's like trespassing. They're not invited to be in my house, on my business. They're not allowed to be on my Service Dog Rights channel talking about child sex and eating children.
Do you know who owns your YouTube channel, sir?
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
You absolutely do not.
Actually, my content is under my copyright.
You can contact YouTube and have that dispute with them.
There's no dispute over that. I have my own
It's
copyrighted
a civil matter
content.
that I'm not going to get involved in.
No, you need to be
But
concerned about
when
the
you
felony
post-
impersonation and the
when you
criminal
post
threats and the
something
stalk.
on social media, it becomes the social media's property.
Okay.
That's actually some case law.
There's some other stuff to that too. Yeah, they
You're
are.
welcome to go and indulge yourself in that.
Yeah, you know what? Google could probably sue them too. You're right. But you know what would get Google to sue them? An investigation drawing attention to it. Because this is a needle in a haystack. We're talking about a white supremacist in post-Trump America. They're a dime a dozen. YouTube hasn't noticed them. And I fear retaliation, so I don't want to flag them.
But you still haven't articulated a crime to us.
Yes, I have. You just aren't smart enough to understand impersonation.
Okay, maybe you need to go contact the deputy who you think is smart.
You know what? Yeah, that I
Sounds
do.
like you've contacted a number of officers in Torrance, and they probably weren't smart enough either. Sounds like you've contacted a number of deputies about a number of incidents here in Orange County, and they're not smart enough.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with the common denominator on this one, sir.
Okay. You go with the common then. Go ahead. Go ahead. See how this plays out.
Again, if you have a dispute about a...
Hey, what's your full legal name? Actually, don't you?
No, I don't.
Because I think I should make an account in your name and start talking about killing and eating children. That's perfectly legal. We just established it is.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir.
Let me make sure I get a good picture of your face.